Heyo, Cool Skeleton 111 here. How y'all doing? Alright, well, it seems like my sinuses have fully recovered. Well, sorta. So I thought I'd attempt to get some Ace Attorney done. Voice acting, yippee! Alright. Well, I suppose there's no other news at the moment. So, are you all ready to get into it? Here we go! Shoo. We're almost done. Almost. And again, fair warning, there will be some awkward voice acting. Well, hopefully. February 9th, 11:15 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby, number 1. Alright.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm not really sure what to say.
Iris, we only have 20 minutes. There are two things which I need to ask you before we reconvene.
Hold on a minute. My mic is being weird. Give me a second. Okay, are we back? I think we might be back. Ah, maybe it's still weird. Alright. Test. Okay, good enough.
Right. I'll help you any way I can.
First, about that night. You really didn't go to the inner temple, correct? The last witness claims to have met and talked with you in the training hall. Whether you or Sister Bikini is lying.
Mr. Edgeworth, it is just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my room in Hazakura Temple.
Very well. The second thing, then. That night, the temple snowmobile was used in between the time Sister Bikini returned to the main hall, and then she bore witness to the murder. Sometime between 10:30 and 11 that night. You're the one who used the snowmobile.
There's only one key for the snowmobile. The only person who could have used it was me.
So it was you. But why? Why? What made you go out to the dusky breach?
I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth.
No more psycho dogs! Iris.
I can't tell you about that yet.
Yet.
Not until her safety is confirmed.
Huh?
the safety of the acolyte.
The acolyte, huh? She must be talking about Maya. Iris, look me in the eye and tell me the truth. Did you kill Elise Dunium?
No matter who or what may come, I could never take a life.
As I thought. No psychologs.
Psychologs. Man, Edgeworth.
Very well. It is my job to get to the truth. You'll discover this for yourself soon enough.
February 9th, 11:36 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 7. Franziska! Yay!
What are now looking for? Miss Fontana? Where is the witness?
During the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery.
Suspicious behavior?
He was sketching something very intensely.
Dare I ask what the witness was sketching when she was detained?
He drew a terrifying woman armed with a demonic face and a fish's whip.
I can only presume that his intention was to capture her.
Anyway, it's time to drag this pathetic excuse for artists before the court. Maurice Dunim, I hope you're ready. Get in here!
It would seem that Whip is going to see plenty more use today.
Your sketch is in contempt of this court.
I was just artistically
You tried to run away from the bailiff who was trying to hand your subpoena, correct?
I don't know how to say that.
Oh look! I thought! I'm nothing but a fledgling artist! Training out in the mountains! I'm only down here in the city because I ran out of green paint! Well, to use the technical term for the killer, Viridian.
Larry. This isn't an art store now, is it?
No, I graduated junior high, okay?
Only junior high?
Look, art is all about working in the fields, isn't it?
Working in the fields? I presume he wanted to say fieldwork. I hope.
That's it! Thanks, buddy!
It's kind of sad that I was able to understand his mangled train wreck of a sentence.
I just happened to step in here and found a wonderful new bottle! So see? I got nothing to do with this trial! I'm alone! I expect all of your faces to be red when you realize this mistake. Bright red! Or, to use the textbook term, crimson light. No! Stop your pathetic blabbering and testify like a man!
Refrain from whipping me, Miss Fontana. Cross whipping isn't bad. It's as bad as cross-ticking. Witness, this was all your fault. Testify now.
This is too much for me.
What I saw.
I was at the lodge out in the mountains, looking up at the stars at night. I went to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. I didn't see anyone at the bridge either. I don't see anyone at the bridge that night either. The girl was waiting for her didn't show up. And my teacher died on me. I'm all alone now. Hard times.
Please refrain from talking directly to the lawyers during your testimony.
I'm just a nobody. Nothing but a small worthless man, aren't I? And why wasn't I asked for my name and occupation or anything else?
Mr. Edgeworth, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex.
He's recently been the cause of numerous incidents. I think he's finally realized for himself just how much of a nuisance he has been to other people.
Yeah, that's right. I'm behind everything, every case. Watch out, okay? Just touching people make you internally unhappy.
Oh, dang.
Well then, let us proceed with the cross-examination. With no touching, thank you. We can delve into other details at another time.
And I shall save. I'm gonna press on this one.
Hold it!
Larry, you really didn't see it.
Hey! No need to hit your desk. I can hear you. I didn't see it. I didn't see a snowmobile.
Larry, say snowmobile for me again, please.
Snowmobile.
If you truly have nothing to hide, then why are you stabbering like you just flew over a cuckoo's nest?
Shut up. What is this? I don't know. Don't ask me.
It seems that I will need to start from a more obvious contradiction. I'm going to strike the blow that will finally get him to spill the beans.
Press?
You didn't meet anyone.
That's right. Because I've got nothing to do with this. And I'm just here to buy some freaking paint, okay? Come on, I expect to see those crimson-like faces now!
Oh, that simply pressing him isn't going to be enough, Mr. Edgeworth. Indeed.
Oh, okay. I think I know what we need to do here. Didn't see anyone at the bridge, you say? Then why did you call me over here?
Larry Butts, I can understand why you might want to throw your old life away. You're pretty pathetic, and you cause all sorts of trouble.
I'm sorry.
But having realized just how much of a nuisance you've been, that could be considered a step in the right direction.
Andy, are you trying to console me?
It certainly doesn't sound that way to me. However, I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you create.
You're totally pinning this on me.
Now then, let us talk about the night of the murder. Mr. Bikini, after seeing the murder take place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Thus, he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There, he happened across a certain nefarious individual. You, Larry Butts.
That's right. Me the plan.
Listen carefully, witness. It doesn't matter if you change your name. So long as you remain petty, pretty pathetic, you will continue to chase these incidents. That reality will not change.
What do you want me to do then?
Larry, what you need to change is your inner self. But now, what you saw that night, testifying truthfully about this one issue is all I need from you.
Edgy. I think I finally woken up. Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. Anyway, screw it. I testify. Well, I'm not sure this'll go especially well.
Now let's begin, witness. What did you see on the night of the murder?
What I saw. Part 2.
I went to the shack around 9, so it would have been around 10:30 p.m. I was lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me. I looked out the window, and Dusky Bridge was on fire. There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. That's when I ran in the dig.
Huh.
You certainly saw quite a lot, didn't you?
So, what happened to the bridge after it caught on fire?
It was like me after 3 days stint chasing a girl. I totally burned out. Like, almost totally gone. I mean, trying to cross the burning remains was what caused Nick to fall.
What did you say?
Oh, don't worry. It's nothing life-threatening. He just has caught a cold.
I never know with that man if he should be called lucky or unlucky.
Why, you interested?
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, please commence your perfect examination.
And we're gonna save again. Now, hold on. Let me check something real quick. Weather report. So the lightning from 10 to 11. The lightning struck at 10:45. And the fire started going out around 30 minutes later. How do you explain that time gap?
You said right away. But exactly how long after the strike was that?
Lightning fell and the bridge caught on fire. Maybe around 5 minutes? I mean, I suddenly thought, I gotta go check this out!
How far is this small shack even from the bridge?
Hold on! Well, it had pretty much stopped snowing. I guess about a 5-minute walk?
And how did Dusky Bridge look when you got there?
Like I had recovered a piece of my childhood. I mean, not even the bonfires kids make during school camping trips can compare.
Yeah, let's press him. Why didn't you call anyone?
Larry, let me ask you one thing.
What is it, Edgy? What was the serious face?
Why didn't you call anyone?
Huh? What do you mean?
Normally, when faced with a towering inferno, one would try and tell someone. There is a public phone right by Dusky Bridge, correct?
Well, of course I'm not doing that.
So then, let's hear why you didn't.
Yeah, okay. A reason. It isn't that I didn't try to tell anyone, I just didn't have time to, okay?
You didn't have time to. Something feels off about that. Well, first I'm gonna save. And then I'm gonna do the weather report. Right, weather data. Because as I said, like, time frame wise, that would not seem realistic. Well, this game is fictional, but you know what I mean.
Your very existence being contradiction. I'm not sure if you can grasp this or not.
Hey, Edgy! You make me sound like some sort of alien!
I mean, with those facial expressions, he kind of is one.
But your testimony is conclusively contradictory. The problem here is time.
I've never been the best timekeeper, you know. 3 minutes after Billy leaves on foot, you follow him on your bicycle? How long does it take for you to catch up to him? Terrible at those.
This is much more simple. You saw the lightning strike Dusky Bridge, and immediately went to see what had happened. Is this correct?
Yeah! Well, I wasted about 5 minutes first, but more or less.
I have the weather data from the night of the murder here. According to this, the lightning fell at 10:45 p.m. You say it takes less than 5 minutes from the shack to Dusky Bridge. Meaning you probably got there around 11 p.m.
That all sounds about right, I guess. And then Nick showed up and did his falling act.
That is impossible.
What do you mean?
11 p.m. is when the murder occurred in Hazakura Temple. Thus, Wright was still there in the courtyard. There is no way that Larry could have encountered him at Dusky Bridge at that time.
Excuse me! I have an objection! Oh gee! How many times do I have to say this? I'm not Larry! I'm Maurice DeJack!
It has not been proven that the murder occurred at 11 p.m. The sister only said that... The sister only said around 11. In which case, it could have been earlier than that.
What's your footing there, Miss Francisca von Kappa? The slope ahead is slippery. For there is still no way that Wright could have been at Dusky Bridge at 11 p.m.
Right, what?
It is clearly written here in the weather data report. It took around 30 minutes for the bridge to burn out. Therefore, the bridge must have been burning at least 11:15 p.m. Which means... what exactly? Wright did not see the bridge while it was being consumed by the flames that night. In fact, he did not arrive on the scene until the flames had died down.
Is that an extra space? Or is that just me? Alright, anyway.
Larry, you arrived at the bridge at 11 p.m. But Wright did not make it there until at least 11:15. I suggest you stop hiding things and just tell us the whole truth. Now then, what happened during these missing 15 minutes?
I feel like I just got really woken up by toilet splashback. I guess I was still sleeping when that all happened.
So there was... Hey, missing 15 minutes prior to meeting Phoenix Wright. I hardly see that as much of a problem.
Yeah, not much of a problem at all.
Really? The bridge is burning before your eyes, and there is a phone right next to it. Why then did you not report the accident? Yes, witness. Why did you not? Why didn't you? Were you there simply to watch the bridge burn? And therein lies the problem. For even after the bridge had burnt out, he was still there. Staring into space, this witness didn't even attempt to fulfill his civic duty.
That's what it sounds like.
Ah, but this is Larry we're talking about. And even He is incapable of being so stupid. Which means there has to be a reason for his inaction. Angie, I think it's about time I got serious with you, dude. Just as I thought. You've been playing this all this time. Listen, I'm going to tell you everything. Are you sure you want to hear it all? Yes. I may really say that!
Then say it.
How do you do? I have a terribly bad feeling about this. However, let's have the witness finally give us the whole truth. Now, for this 15-minute gap, what were you doing, witness?
The missing 15 minutes.
I'm a new him! I'm an artist! What do you think I was doing? Sketching in front of the bridge! I was whipped up into a frenzy of art! The showering it out that I was feeling. I transferred it all directly onto the page. Before I realized it, the flames had gone out. Then he came running up.
I suppose artists can be strange folk.
That's right. I'm willing to sacrifice everything in order to draw the perfect sketch.
Including the truth from the sound of it. Mr. Edgeworth, has this removed the last of your doubts?
Not at all, Your Honor. One very large doubt still remained.
And what would that be?
This is a very surprising...
I can read.
Okay. This is a surprisingly believable story, especially considering the source. So why did you think you needed to hide it from us until now? I intend to drag the reason out of
you. You'll regret this, Angie.
Missing 15 minutes. Save.
Hold it!
Sketching? A burning bridge?
The burning bridge and everything that came with it.
What came with it?
You want to hear this from my lips, do you, Angie? You'll regret this. The sketch of mine.
Enough! Just take that ridiculous sketch of yours out of the witness.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean.
That does indeed appear to be the fastest solution. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
What should I do? I've got a terrible feeling that the instant this sketch is revealed, the entire world may be changed by what is depicted there.
Look at the sketch.
Larry, I wonder if you could show us your sketch, please.
Well. Even I couldn't imagine it turned out like this.
Imagined what?
Our Wreath Nims debut would take place here today like this. Sell it now! Okay! Unsteel yourselves! This is the world of Wreath Nim!
I mean, that's an interesting piece. He's got a bunch of shading in there and stuff. Shading and blending. But what is that? What?
This is Dusky Bridge, correct? Quite a large bridge, isn't it? You'll respond to Miss Von Gamma?
Yes. Well, it's a better drawing than I expected.
Isn't it? Nice drawing! The reproduce those flames, I really did!
Yes, I'm sure you did. This is going to get ugly. No one has the courage to bring it up, it seems. This mysterious flying object. Larry,
What?
the burning bridge is fine. But, what is that unfortunate-looking figure?
Oh, you spotted that? I thought you might.
However much I might want to ignore it, I can't.
Well, it's Iris, of course. Iris! I wish she'd take better care of herself. We have to plan for our future, you know. What would happen to her if she gingered herself flying like that?
Larry, please, answer this next question honestly.
Okay.
Are you really claiming to have seen this? Are you claiming to have seen a silhouette of the defendant flying over a bridge that was engulfed in flames?
Yeah. That's what I saw. That's why I drew it. I'm an artist. Real artist.
That girl! She's really up high in the picture.
Play on words.
What was that for?
This is all a bad dream. I was hitting you on the cheek to testify that theory.
Please whip your old cheek from now on if you wish to test your wild theories. Anyway, no court of law will ever acknowledge that people can fly.
Actually, there is some precedent for this.
Well, she was flying pretty high. In my sweet Iris. She was about 30 feet above the bridge at least. It was really something to see.
This has to be some kind of mistake. Mr. Edgeworth, please bring the witness back down to earth. Me? What? This witness is our friend, is he not?
accessory to foolishness. Miles Edgeworth.
Transmit back onto the front examination. By force if necessary. Mr. Edgeworth, I expect you to expose the obvious contradictions here.
Yes, Your Honor. Looks like I've got another reason to remember this moron.
Well, what'd you think about it, you leave?
Get that thing away from me.
Larry's sketch at the court record.
No! Hurry up and examine it.
Okay. Hold on a minute. Iris wasn't wearing her hood.
Objection!
Because it was given to Phoenix Wright. Larry, what did you really see that night? Not that I particularly care.
In your position, that's just being irresponsible. I drew exactly what I saw! I'll give you a whole $1. That is the truth.
If that is truly the case, then there is one thing that we can say for certain.
What might that be?
That the person who flew over the bridge could not have been the defendant, Iris.
What? What do you mean? I don't understand.
A foolhardy folly of a fool. Stated a foolhardy folly of foolish statement by an equally foolishly foolhardy fool.
Tongue twister.
How exactly can you make this claim?
Tell us, Larry. According to this picture, the individual whom you say you saw was wearing a hood. Rigged.
Of course she was. That rundown shack is quite a way from the bridge. The hood was tough. This one told me that. This floating angel was my Iris. The hood is my darling Iris. And Iris is my darling hood.
It seems there are bigger fools in this world than the one at the defendant's bench.
Larry, there's something you need to be made aware of. On the night of the murder, Iris wasn't wearing her hood. She had given it to Wright as a gift. Are you going to change your story now? Perhaps suggest it was Wright who took flight.
What are you talking about?
I think you understand what I mean just fine.
Why? Why did they have Iris's hood?
What?
Reggie! What's going on with Iris and Nick? Why, you Nick! You dog!
So that's the big issue, huh?
I do believe that this unbelievably mysterious sketch is destined to have disappeared or discredited and discarded straight into the garbage.
What is it now, witness?
It feels like I have been waiting 25 years for this very day to come. Angie, today is the day I get to completely stupefy you.
What? What is the meaning of your outburst, witness?
I ain't as a duelist, but I have some very legitimate evidence.
Definitive.
Evidence. Cyrus did indeed come flying over the burning bridge. And I, Maurice Dunham, shall prove it! Okay.
I didn't expect to ask this again, but we shall be needing your testimony once again. Tell us everything you know concerning the defendant as depicted in this sketch. And tell us your evidence that this nightmare was actually a reality.
Okay. I hope you're ready, Edgy. Cause I'm gonna feed you a whopping serving of pain!
You've been serving us a whopping serving of pain this whole time. Trust me.
Proof that Iris flew.
When I reached Dusty Bridge, she was already gone. I was so worried. So I frankly searched all over for her. That led me to finding a beautiful crystal sphere I had buried in the snow. I'm sure that Iris is simply wearing a spare hood. After all, no one else could have lost a crystal sphere that night.
Sure, Larry.
A crystal sphere, eh?
What's what? Pretty, isn't it? The Snyder's Gamers. That's a spear. Where did you find it? Let me see. Around here somewhere. Looks about right.
And it was half buried in the snow.
I pretty much stopped snowing by then. But there was still some falling as I walked to the bridge.
This quote accepts this crystal sphere.
That's right, okay? I want it back afterward.
There's something on it.
Hmm?
Oh my! It's blood!
What? Blood? Crystal spear at a court record.
Are you ready, Edgy? I love morning! You'll become the Master Larry! Yeah, I like the sound of that. No one's gonna push me around anymore.
Didn't you want to be called Maurice Dunham only a few minutes ago?
Alright. Let's see if we can tear this down. After I save. Wait, spare hood? Don't they only get like one of those or something? No one else could have lost a spear. Well, that one's missing a spear. And Larry gave us the photo, so he should know. Well, maybe.
Objection!
Larry, that night, there was someone who lost a crystal sphere.
Oh, there was? Who? Who's the stupid idiot?
Miss Elise Dunham, the mentor to a stupid idiot.
The victim!
I have a photo of her here. And on the end of a staff, you can see a familiar-looking crystal sphere.
Hey! What's my photograph? Give it back!
A crystal sphere like that is quite easy to find. I have one just like it on my roads.
They look nothing alike. In any case, please take a look at this. This is the victim's staff found at the scene of the crime.
Hey, welcome back, Omar.
How you doing?
Just going through some Ace Attorney here.
Wow! The crystal sphere! It's gone!
What?
Just what does this mean? If anyone jumped or flew across the bridge that night, it certainly was not Iris after all. She was not wearing her coat. More importantly, the crystal sphere found at the landing site was not hers either. This means the one who flew from the sphere was the victim misreleased to name?
Objection!
A fool alongside another fool. On a fool's errand to reach a foolish conclusion. First of all, this sketch, which I prefer to call a scribble, is ridiculous.
Heck yeah! I don't think I'd ever get around to, like, learning actual programming language, because I can't remember crap. Hey, good on ya!
People cannot fly. Thus, it is rejected.
You can't do that! Lies!
On this crystal sphere. This is nothing more than a red herring.
You honestly believe that?
Give it some thought. And I'm sure you realize it as well, Miles Edgeworth. Elise Dunham was in her room on the night of the murder. There was no reason for her to go to Dusky Bridge. Therefore, the sphere cannot be related to this case. That is all.
Objection!
Miss Franziska von Karma. The only people who will accept that explanation are scatterbrains and clouds.
Why are you pointing at me?
He is both.
The victim's crystal sphere was found near the bridge on the night of the murder. Night of her murder.
Well, I might have to give them a try. Whenever you get them done. I also like thinking of new games and stuff. Which is kind of why I like how creative the Jackbox games are. I mean, some of them you get, like, really good games, then sometimes you get the more meh games.
And yet you expect us to believe this has nothing to do with this case.
Objection!
That crystal spear! It was probably thrown away at the bridge after the murder.
After the murder?
There was blood on the crystal spear, isn't there? This naturally suggests that it was thrown away after the murder took place. The killer placed it there to show the investigation of the scent, which is the exact same reason that he drew that ridiculous sketch.
What? You mean I'm the killer? No way!
Oh, joking aside, just when did this crystal spear appear near the foot of the bridge? Unless this can be proven in some way, I refuse to believe this is related to the case.
He makes a valid point. There is no evidence that Nim left Hazakura Temple that night. However, if somehow this crystal spear can be proven to have been dropped before the victim was killed, then this case is going to transform to something else entirely. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth? I want your final opinion on the disposition of this crystal spear. If this is not related to the case, then this witness who will go will have been nothing more than a monumental waste of time.
Prepare yourselves for some very appropriate punishment, my Edgeworth.
Can I prove it? Can I prove that the crystal spear was dropped before the murder took place?
I think it's... Well, we can save here, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna I did not mean to do that, but okay. No, it is impossible.
No matter how I look at it, it's not possible.
Well, it does sound fun.
It's certainly strange that the crystal spear was found near the bridge. But perhaps it is just a curveball from Kim.
Well, Miles Edgeworth seems to have nothing further to say.
I am left with no choice. But she's no reason to.
Hold it! What is this? Hey, Elsie! You're a defense attorney, aren't you? It was next standing where you are right now. If it was Nick, do you think he'd give up? No, he'd find the truth, no matter what it took. No matter how crazy it seemed.
Wait. At this moment, I'm standing where you should be. Which means there's only one thing to do. Think like you. Your Honor, allow me to allow me to prove something to you. There are proof that this crystal spear is a vital link to solving this case. You won't do what?
That look in your eyes. You remind me of Phoenix Wright when he is cold.
That should come as no surprise. Because right now I am Phoenix Wright. And I am indeed cornered. I want a good perceptual difference, Mr. Edgeworth. Evidence that proves that the crystal sphere was indeed dropped before the murder.
The spear itself? Half covered in snow.
Take that!
Yeah, I guess that'd make the most sense. Because the body wasn't covered in snow, I don't think.
This crystal sphere was half buried in the snow, correct?
Oh, that's right. If it hadn't stopped snowing then, it would have been game over. The snow would have totally covered it.
Well, that's all I needed to hear from you, Larry. Your testimony makes one thing quite clear. What? When the crystal sphere was dropped, it was snowing. Even if it was ever so slightly.
Snowing?
On the other hand, let us look at the scene of the murder. As proven earlier today, there is no snow on the victim's body.
Oh, that is the judge, not Von Karma.
Therefore, the crystal sphere must have been dropped before the murder.
What?
On the night of the murder, the victim did indeed go to Dusky Breach, and there, something occurred that caused the staff's crystal sphere to come loose. What? What could that have been? The sphere. There's some blood on it, isn't there? Allow me to raise a certain possibility at this juncture. The real crime scene was near the foot of Dusky Breach.
Objection!
The murder didn't take place in the Hazakura Temple courtyard? Only a fool would suggest such a foolish piece of absolute foolishness.
Just who's the fool? And which part is so foolish, Miss Von Karma?
Those sound so goofy, so silly names. Human image generator.
Have you been paying any attention this whole time, Miles Edgeworth? The sister saw everything. She saw the victim being killed by the attendant in the Hazakura Temple courtyard.
That's not exactly true now, is it? To put it more precisely, what she saw was the murder weapon being removed from the victim's body.
That's the same thing!
No, it isn't. You said it yourself.
Very little blood is actually lost at the moment of the blade's insertion. If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from a body, that would be when the blade is removed.
If that statement is the truth, then Dusky Bridge could very easily be the scene of the murder. The murder weapon was not removed. Thus, there was no bleeding.
Objection!
You are forgetting one vital thing, Miles Edgeworth. Nym's body was found in the Sakura Temple. On foot, it takes 15 minutes to travel from Dusky Bridge to Sakura Temple. You mean to suggest someone carried the body all that way?
Wow, drawing humans. That sounds very interesting.
We've made it this far. The only place to take this is to the end. I just need to prove that my version of the events is also perfectly plausible. So, here's an offense ready. The court would like to have an explanation. Please show us the method by which the victim's body was carried to Sakura Temple.
Where's the ski lift thing? Not ski lift, the jet ski snowmobile. Jeez. Front of tracks. Yes. This. Well, that does sound very fun. Can't wait to see what it turns out to be. And if you need any game testers, I would be pretty open to it.
On that snowy night, there is one way that a body could have been moved. The snowmobile. As we know, the snowmobile was used that night. It was explained as having been used to dispose of the murder. But it could also have been used to carry a body.
This is completely unacceptable, Miles Edgeworth. You dug yourself into your own grave.
What do you mean?
The only one who could have used the snowmobile was the defendant. She is the one who's the body. Doesn't that was the final nail in your coffin?
You're too late, Francisca von Karma. And in fact, the defense has proven something else entirely. We have shown that this case requires further investigation.
What?
Where was the victim Elise Dunim really killed? If her body was removed, whatever for? And finally, just what does this image mean?
Do you even need to think about that? Such a creator could never see the truth, let alone describe it.
This witness certainly sits on one of the lowest possible branches of humanity. However, he would never utter a lie that could hurt a girl with whom he is enamored.
That's our Larry.
He drew this so that it is something that actually happened. The defense stands firm on this point.
Archie! Like you!
That settles it then. I cannot give a verdict under these circumstances. I seem to have fulfilled my part of this. It is just as I thought. Franziska von Karma. You made a wonderful partner.
Excuse me?
There was one person, and one alone, for me being here, to expose the darkness lurking in the case, and then pass it on to Wright.
Really? That's what this is all about? You could've just told me from the very beginning, dude! I would've done
I is Edgeworth. I don't care about what you were here to do. This was my chance to finally grind you onto my heel.
A shame that your chance seems to slip by you.
Oh shit, it's Brandy!
This is only your fault. Such a terrible witness. I demand satisfaction.
She whipped him unconscious. Oh my god.
I cannot believe that the witness's testimony relates to an actual event. However, there has to be some sort of answer for the questions it raises. Have it learned here today the truth or lies? Next time we gather in this courtroom, those are the matters that shall be addressed. I'm counting on thorough investigation by both the defense and the prosecution. And with this, the rest is up to you. Right. The scores are slouching.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and save. And then I guess we're back to Wright now? Right. February 9th, 3:43 p.m. a.m. Hottie Clinic. Intensive care unit. Oh no, not this place. I'm still up at this hour, reading through the trial record of a certain case. It's the first case my mentor, Mia Fey, had ever handled in court law. The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. Dahlia Hawthorne. What I have read, I don't want to believe. What is written here? This isn't the Talia I knew. After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. But I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the whole world and back. I don't know. Phoenix is stuck in a hospital bed because he fell into a river. He got very sick, so now he's here. And he's trying to do a bit of research on past cases that are involved with this one, I guess. If you want more context, I do have a full playthrough on my YouTube channel. Or if you want to figure it out yourself, it's on Steam. The Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. Mighty worth giving a playthrough, in my opinion. If you like puzzle and text-based games. I feel dizzy. My ears are ringing. My throat burns. My head is on fire. I don't know. This game makes almost little sense. The court of law system in this game makes as much sense as Kingdom Hearts lore. If you know anything about Kingdom Hearts. I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know that he will be able to help me with him. Somehow. Oh, the bridge seems to be in very bad shape. Well, our boy Phoenix Wright here is an attorney. Which is the main character that we are supposed to be playing as now. Because I'll take a look at the court record here. Profiles. Oh, I guess we don't have ourselves? Huh. Okay. But yeah, Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I guess he's still kinda a little crazy. Everybody's a little crazy in this game. If you're not crazy, you're weird, normal. I don't know. Alright, February 9th, 2:43 p.m. Dusky Bridge.
Right. Are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in the face. Or maybe Viridian and our speak.
Gumshoe! We are Gumshoe appreciators here. Big guy. Actually, my fever's gone down quite a bit.
How's your temperature now?
Only 102.2 degrees Fahrenheit. Nothing to worry about. Hello, Ritsu. Welcome in. How you doing? Back to the Ace Attorney stuff. Hopefully we'll get it done within the next few weeks. Maybe a month or so. Heck yeah. He's got a case to get to. After that, then he can die. Or, yeah, whatever. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Oh, well, I heard that's a good anime. I haven't gotten to watching it myself. I might check it out later. Gachiakuta. Blech. Pronunciation.
Anyway, I read today's trial record.
You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive, despite the circumstances. Oh! I don't know who that is, but if you say they're good...
We're not in the clear yet. The main point of contention tomorrow is going to be the metal.
Yeah.
In the end, the Shichi Shito did not deliver the deadly blow. Which means there must be another sword hiding around here that we don't know about.
Another sword, huh?
Don't worry about things, pal. I'll take a murder weapon myself, or I'll eat my coat.
I think at this point he might have to eat his coat. If his salary drops even further. Ah! So, I'm... Hololive. Very interesting. Yeah, I don't know how he's... Phoenix is still going when he's, like, got a fever. I don't think even I could do that. Like, I could barely maybe stand up and walk around for, like... I don't know, a minute or so before I pass out, or want to pass out and feel nauseous. Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here.
That is probably for the best.
Oh, look at that sly smile. You know he likes him. The gay tension.
Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into.
And that is...
Our client's background. Naturally. You mean Irish, sir? I have the feeling that we've met before. All I want is confirmation, one way or another. And since I probably won't be getting that from you,
I'm sorry, Edgeworth.
I bet you would do, Wright. Take care.
Oh.
Guess I should get moving too.
Why? Do you need to be somewhere?
Yeah, I've got to get to work on this bridge, pal.
I am not familiar with that ad. I would believe it. That happened. Yeah, as I said, this world doesn't really make too much sense. But he says he's fine. He's got plot protection. Or plot armor. Whatever you want to call it.
I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side.
That's right. Maya's still stuck over in the inner temple.
Don't you worry, pal. As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you, Gumshoe.
No problem, pal. Just try not to give that coffee yours to me, okay? Alright, I'm off.
Bye, Gumshoe. Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out. I promise. But in the meantime, I've got to continue collecting evidence. Alright, now that we got all that done, I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna be right back. Gonna go get me some more moisture. And I am back with some hydration. Well, I hope the comic turns out okay. Thank you, thank you. Alright. I suppose we should, go investigate? Heavenly Hall. Let's go see if we can find Larry. I don't know none of the, technical terms or the, any of the, oh, February 9th, Heavenly Hall, whatever it said. Yeah, but I don't know about any of those coding engines and stuffs. As I said, I'm not really going to get into much of the coding and programming, because I have terrible memory. And that does sound interesting. Looks like no one's here. Larry! Laurice! I was sure you'd be hiding here. I guess I'll try again later. Well, I guess he's not here. Let's go somewhere else. I guess to the temple? There's the snowmobile. February 9th. Hazakura Temple. Main gate.
Come on, please! It's for art's sake! I swear!
There's only one guy I know who could be this persistent high-strung.
I'm talking about the heroine here! The heroine of my book! It'll make you famous!
Huh.
Enough! A fool's fool, fool's fool, fool, who foolishly accepts the foolishness of a fool's fool.
Please, someone get this lady a thesaurus. Or at least a dictionary.
Wouldn't you agree, Phoenix Wright?
Huh? Me? Wait a second. I know you, you're... Ow!
Your reflexes and mind need to shape up.
My brain's frying like a sunny side up, and you want to grill me over a name?
Ramsey! You can't do that! Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death. Or so I'm told.
Three-Day-Dead horse. Isn't that one of your American saints?
No, it's not! I'm not on the brink of death of anything. A brink of anything. Blah, blah.
Come on, Nick! Tell her, would you? Tell her she needs to be my model for my new picture book, Frenzy Whip Trip!
What? What even?
Before you asked me to model, learn to give at least semi-coherent testimony.
And before that, you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry.
I don't care what anyone says! I'm telling the truth! I saw my star! See through! I'm telling you! Whoosh! Just like that dude with the red underwear! I don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize!
Off he goes.
It's amazing how little has changed with you in the past year, Phoenix Wright.
Have you been in Germany all this time?
That's right. Extending my perfect win record, naturally.
Oh, joy. Sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we first met?
I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy.
I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge.
Franziska was born and raised in Germany. Became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Her father was the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma. He had a perfect win record for 40 long years. But now, he is gone from this world. Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me. Because of what happened to your father.
Phoenix Wright, you will fall before me. This I promise. But it will be for my sake, not for my father's. Are we clear?
Yes, Crystal.
In truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense.
Edgeworth. Come to think of it. Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Karma as well.
Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting. You know, he said this case has a special significance to you.
Because it does.
And that's precisely why I am here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy pieces all the better.
It's probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile that it's almost kinda cute. Shippers are gonna go crazy with this one. Ow!
No smirking! No wiping...
No whipping the sick!
Such a foolish fool doing such a foolish favor is such a foolishly foolish fool.
Edgeworth.
Make no mistake, Phoenix Wright. I came here for one thing, and one thing only. To pulverize you.
It's not like I thought you were here to bring me some cold killer eggs, you know.
I went over the whole case file on the flight over.
You read the whole thing?
Yes, every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph. All the ridiculous things you did made it very interesting. Read, you know. Attempting to cross a burning bridge. Did you even consider the dangers?
No. The only thought in my mind was, I have to get across.
A fool who doesn't think of is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks.
Enough with the fools! Gumshoe said he'd at least let me know once the bridge was repaired. Maya. She's gonna be okay. I just know it. Plus, I I need to ask her about what really happened at the Inner Temple that night. I guess we'll head on in. February 9th. Hazakura Temple. Main Hall. That was one long sigh. Sister Bikini?
My! I didn't know you were here! How you doing?
You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake.
I suppose I made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I let Mr. Giddy's die. And then there's Iris as well.
Mystic Elise? Now that I think about it...
There's an acolyte stuck at the Inner Temple. And that poor little girl has gone missing too.
Pearl! The little girl? You don't mean Pearls, do you?
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
The Bikini Lady! Everyone's favorite! Am I right or am I right?
She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident.
Pearls? She's missing? Why didn't anyone tell me about this?
I must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself.
Are you talking about your performance at the trial today?
You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Mr. Giddy's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least I was until this morning.
I don't see any Cyclops, so she must be telling the truth. You did remember to get the Magadama back, right? Okay, we have it. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden?
You know that artist who testified after me?
I saw Iris flying! Her light head fluttering! I felt like I might start flying myself!
When I saw that man testify so fervently about something so impossible, I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand.
I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble, and nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the Inner Temple. Is that correct?
That's right! I'm sure it was Iris.
But Iris claimed she was in their room in the Zakura Temple.
I knew I shouldn't have come back here last night.
But because you did, Maya's stuck all by herself at the Inner Temple.
I'm so sorry. The drafts in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter is especially bad.
I bet. The training hall looks like it's about to fall down any second.
Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes. Just so you know.
Earthquakes?
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall.
We've got to get Maya out of there! Fast!
But still, there's really no need to worry. That area on the other side of Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island.
It's like an island? How so?
Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the inner temple. No one lives out there, and it's surrounded on all sides by the river. Or the forest.
I see.
So a criminal would be trapped, should they choose to flee in direction. And as long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she would have to stay there.
That means Maya could be stuck out there with a murderer! And with no way of escape either!
Oh dear! Yes, I suppose it does!
Please, Gumshoe! Get that bridge up faster! I'm curious about a few things. If you don't mind answering some questions.
Oh! Do you need to know my measurements for your investigation or something?
I wasn't going to ask that, but... No! I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elise Dunim.
I'm afraid I don't know her waist either.
I was not going to ask that either, but okay. No. I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for spiritual training.
My! You make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Wright. Mystic Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know.
There. You did it again, Sister Bikini. I noticed you always refer to Miss Dunim as Mystic Elise.
Oh!
Yes. Now, why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte.
We address all of our visitors as mystic. It makes our experience feel authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know.
How do you know that? How can you say for sure that she's older than you? Oh. Seems Miss Elise Dunim was no ordinary visitor after all. There's Pearls. She was with Miss Dunim on the evening of the murder. And now she's vanished. It's all gotta be connected somehow. I don't think we're gonna be unlocking those anytime soon. Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess?
Please, Mr. Wright! I know you're worried, but try to keep it together!
Oh man. My head's throbbing so bad, it's killing me. Pearls. She was with Mr. and him on the night of the murder. Remember?
Yes, but I have a temper to run, you know. I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little tonic even once after we'd finished eating dinner.
The murder. It didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it?
According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at home either.
Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where pearls could be. She just has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe! Tell me you'll be done with the repairs soon! Oh, man. Alright. Well, I guess we could try going over to, well, let's check out the courtyard first. I don't think there's anything in here, but... February 9th, Sakura Temple. Courtyard. This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was laying on the stand, so... Maybe there are some other clues that have yet to be found. Miss Nim's staff. I definitely remember there being a crystal spear attached to the staff. I guess Larry eventually found the spear near the foot of the Dusky Bridge, but... what was it doing all the way out there? The Shinji Shito. It's there in Mr. Kami's right hand. But it was proven in court today that it wasn't the murder weapon. Given the design, it must have been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past. I don't think there's much else here at the moment. So I'm gonna move on.
Hey!
What was that, Johnny? Inconsiderate out again!
So this is where you've been. Keep it nice and warm, I see.
Detective!
The bridge? Yeah, I did. I told you I'd let you know.
Well. Then I'll come along with you, and...
Sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry. Access is restricted to people involved in the case.
What was that?
She is involved in the case, you kidding?
I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get much more involved than me!
Well, yeah, but that's not what...
It's been a while. Scruffy.
It's...
Oh no!
Sister, please, leave the investigation to me. My. Well, you certainly seem to have everything under control. I am on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to.
As your work to pin the guilt on Iris.
What are you daydreaming about Phoenix Wright?
Ow! That hurts!
Silence! I, Francesca von Karma, will personally guide you through your investigation. So you will follow me!
She's not seriously going to follow me around, is she? Alright. Well, before we do anything else, I'm gonna go and save. And we shall continue this next time. So let me go ahead and head on over to the crypt. Well, I'd say that went pretty okay. As I said, we're getting very close to finishing this. Like the entire trilogy. But for now, let me see who there is to raid. Loading up everything here. It looks like we have Joe. Retro Set Joe. Playing some more Mio, or Memories in Orbit. So let me go ahead and set up that raid. I don't know why I'm rolling my R's. Alright. And with that being said, thank you guys, and we'll see all of you next time. Bye-bye!